So by now I believe that we should all know who EDP is, right? The infamous YouTuber known for his love of the Eagles, his completely unhinged story times, and being exposed for his attraction to minors. Yeah, this man should be behind bars for attempting to commit one of the most unforgivable crimes ever, but instead he's uploading to his brand new YouTube channel. Why does YouTube keep letting him make new ones? I don't know why. And his video titles consist of things like titties sticking to my stomach, and that coochie was moist as hell, and shitted on myself eating Jack in the Box. Truly a very interesting individual. He also uploaded a video titled Mistakes Were Made. Surely this can't be a video where EDP tries to justify his actions and shift blame onto literal children, right? Oh my god, he did it, didn't he? He tried to blame the kids. I can't believe it.
People are going to paint their narrative on you based on what they want to believe.
EDP, how do we tell you? There is no narrative painting here. You were caught in about 9K trying to meet a cupcake.
Nasty bitch.
Especially when it comes to the internet and social media. One thing I want you guys to understand is that when you're dealing with trolls, when you're dealing with people on the internet who can just leave a comment and just run off to the scaries of their own, hiding spots, is that there's no reconciling with these motherfuckers. There's no getting through to them. There's no, trying to get these people to understand where you were at that point in time in your life. Addressing what happened a few years ago, the whole incident and stuff like that. I'll be the first person to tell you, I was in a very dark place in my life. Very dark place.
Now legitimately, can someone tell me why, whenever someone's caught doing something wrong, especially when it comes to a child, their main excuse is that they were in a dark place, when in reality, the only place that you should be is in a cold cell?
Had the fame, had the money, had the status, I thought that I couldn't be touched.
You thought you couldn't be touched, so you wanted to touch on a little girl, you disgusting ass nigga. This milk dud ass nigga.
Paid the price for it. Now, one thing I want you guys to understand, another thing I want you guys to understand, and of course, there's going to be those motherfuckers out there, oh, EDP, just because you were in a dark place, that doesn't justify what you did. First off, don't try to put fucking words up in my mouth. We're not here for that shit. I'm here to explain to you where I was at in my headspace a few years ago. You know what I mean? The only thing that you can do as a human being when you make a mistake to this magnitude is to take responsibility for your actions, take accountability for your actions, understand that there is an issue, right? Understand that this is not normal. You know what I mean? To have these type of behaviors, they are not normal.
Nasty bitch.
Well, isn't that very rich and ironic coming from Eat That Pussy 445 now, isn't it? I have yet to hear this nigga publicly apologize about the situation and actually acknowledge what he did was wrong. All I've been hearing recently is a lot of blame shifting. He literally has yet to claim accountability for himself. What is this bitch ass nigga on about? Yeah, let me calm the fuck down before YouTube flags my shit for bullying or something.
Get the necessary help, whether it's talking to a psychiatrist, talking to a therapist, it could even be as simple as sitting down and talking to your family members. And overall, just trying to make sure that the same mistake doesn't happen again. And you learn from your mistake. That's all you can do. And just try to improve yourself as a person. If that's not good enough for people, well then that sounds like a fucking personal issue to me. Now, a lot of people, they like to assume, right, just because I haven't came out and made some big ass crying video, you know what I mean, making a fucking ass out of myself, all hysterical on camera and shit like that, that I show no remorse.
EDP, I think that the people would be a little bit more soft on you if you, like, I don't know, maybe publicly apologize for what you did, maybe left YouTube and stop trying to force your videos down people's throats when I don't think anyone wants to look at you anymore, actually. And on top of that, you did this on multiple occasions. You tried to meet up with multiple minors. What are you talking about?
That couldn't be any more further from the truth. You know what I mean? What I want you guys to realize is the fact that I have sat down and I have apologized to my family, right? I've apologized to my diehard friends. And when I say diehard friends, I mean my friends who I'll openly admit I forgot about because I was surrounded by so many clout chasing motherfucking people who only really cared about me based on my internet and social media status. You feel me? I'm not going to mention their name. I'm not going to put them out there like that. You guys know exactly who you are.
Shut your bitch ass up!
EDP, do you not think that there's a better time to be bringing this up? Right now, you're currently fighting pedophile allegations. Sorry, not even allegations, nigga. You should be fucking convicted, nigga. You were caught in 9K. So I personally think that it's in your best interest that you try to stay on topic here, buddy.
Now, as far as fucking weirdos hitting me up on Instagram, you know, I'm gonna show you guys some bullshit. I'm gonna tell y'all some bullshit. So there are literally 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds, you know what I mean, DMing me, hitting me up on Instagram, and they'll fucking type this message and they'll be all like, oh my God, are you the real EDP? And the moment I respond with, yes, I am, what they'll do, right? And they think that they're fucking sneaky about this shit, right? Malicious intent. You feel me?
This is fucking crazy. You think that if you got caught trying to meet up with a minor, that any other minor that tries to contact you, would you not just completely ignore them at that point? But this nigga's still going out of his way to respond and let them know that he is the real EDP. This nigga just likes talking to kids. I'm convinced.
Bitch.
I made a video a long time ago, and it was a video where I talked about obviously adults should be held accountable, and they should be they should get in trouble for messaging minors and engaging in those type of conversations in that particular way, right? I also feel minors should get in trouble for messaging adults.
I don't think that I have any words for what this nigga just said, but I'm going to continue talking, surprisingly. It is so hard to like understand what point he's trying to get at here. You know, there's laws to protect children because their brains are not fully developed, right? Right? You know that, right, EDP? You know that? Right? That's why it's illegal for someone whose brain is fully developed to reach out and have a sexually charged conversation with a minor, EDP. You know that, right? Therefore, kids should not be held accountable for reaching out to someone who should be well educated and responsible enough to know that they should not be doing this, EDP. I can't stand this nigga. So after listening to what EDP had to say, what do you guys think? Is he innocent or is he guilty? I think he's fucking guilty. But on some real shit though, EDP is a sick individual and he's never gonna learn from his actions. I suggest everyone steer clear of this man right here. He clearly has no soul if he wants to blame children for getting sexually abused. Like, I don't know what kind of nigga does that. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the video right here. I'm tired of looking at this milk dud's head. I want you guys to do the big three for me again. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe being the most important one. That shit is free. And I'm also gonna ask you guys to go and watch my other videos, show those ones some love as well. And make sure you guys are not like EDP. Please do not talk to minors in a sexual way if you are an adult. And there's no wiggle room for that. There's no do whatever, it's your life. No, you don't fucking do that, guys. Come on. That's fucking simple.